YMAD kicked off its first annual event, and the evening was none short of stories of hope and inspiration from an amazing group of 9 cancer survivors. YMAD, you make a difference, and it definitely held up to its name. The event was hosted by our very own Emmy Award-winning Cindy Farmer of Fox 8. It was an incredible evening as each survivor took to the stage to share their heartwarming story, detailing their journey to greatness. Founded by oncologist Dr. Vinay Gadina and business partner Girish Jindiala, YMAD is a nonprofit organization. Its mission is to raise funds to support social causes through enthralling speaker programs and e-commerce platforms. The proceeds go towards cancer research.
Someone said the greatest gift we can give is the gift of time. The time you're here with us today, we hope will be fun, exciting, and inspiring.
All we need to do is to build a bridge from effort to need, for everything else is useless. Our humble endeavor today is to build that bridge between effort and need, between you and them.
And so tonight, the success stories that you are about to hear may be the stories that help us to climb one step higher on that mountain, so that one day when we look over the top, we can say, we've done it.
I needed God to show up in people for me and make me feel like I was the only patient they were seeing that day. Miss Diane looked at me and said these words, "You're not going to be a number today." She said, "Go have a seat over there and I will call you when it's your time." God showed up in people for me that day. The receptionist had taken my hand. She had prayed God's healing for me and prayed that I would have strength. God showed up in people for me that day. As I listened to the gentle voice of the best oncologist in the world, Dr. Gadina, he drew pictures and wrote out everything so that I would understand it. God showed up in people for me that day, just as I had prayed.
And I've got to say that for some reason, I was never fearful. I've been a very lucky and fortunate man. And I told Dr. Gadina that I don't want to do this again, but it was a very rewarding experience. It made me focus even more so on what's really important. And as I say, I benefited from the lesson of my mother. So here's to Emily.
Too sad to be sad. And so now, when I look at Mount Kilimanjaro, it's not of anxiousness, intimidation, just like cancer. It is now a triumph. And I have 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." When you start a journey, every step is hard, but every step you take, you've won.
You know, events happen in our lives that we're not expecting. Another shock. I had breast cancer. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. Really? Are you serious? I don't have time for this. I'm a mama. I have 2 grandchildren. I have a job. It's pretty demanding. I don't have time for this. Guess what? I had to make time.
I hear a lot of people say, well, why me? And the first thing that always came to my mind was, who knew? Who knew that something this huge would change my life at such an early age? But the good days, the joys, the small and large victories that come along the way, the newfound appreciation for life and the small things, sometimes it's actually recognizing the unconditional love that you might have taken for granted before. It's so amazing and it's so eye-opening. So in many ways, we're also very lucky to have had this horrible thing happen to us.
I believe that every battle is his. It's too big, I can't handle it. But what I can do is I can praise him and thank God for the blessings. Because like we said, the story could have been a lot different.
And the thing that I want to say about, this is for anybody, not even just for cancer patients. There is a message in your mess Just always remember that. And there's a purpose for your pain.
It wasn't going to be easy, but I could do it. So very early on, I set my face towards cancer and did not back down. As a friend of mine said, cancer picked the wrong girl.
There comes a time when you take that bull by the horns and you stare fear straight in the face, carve your path and move forward.
God will give you beauty for your ashes, the oil of joy for your mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
I believe that tomorrow is stronger than yesterday, and I believe that your head is the only thing in your way. I wish that you could see your scars turn into beauty, because I have been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. I have died so many times, but I am still alive. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning.
The inspiration to make a difference lies here.